What's up, TIs? Beautiful sky. It's actually clear. June 21st, 2026. Whew, these perps taking on my damn nerves. But so is the devil. His time is short, so he does a lot. These perps are going down. I don't care how much money they want to do all these weird stuff to us. Don't care. They're not gonna get paid anymore. God has had it with you perps. I don't know what you keep thinking and doing. So, Saturday I was nowhere near here. Celebrated Father's Day early because he was doing something else. Not my father, but so we went far away. Went to dinner. It was so good. Food was good. Seafood place. Very far from here, like miles away. It was so good though. We've been there before. On my birthday we went. A lot more people back then. And my earbird, like a baby bird or something. Anyway, so it's very quiet, isn't it? But what's going on today? It's a little sus. Anyway, so we had a good time. And then we went somewhere else to get dessert. We had Nutella pizza. It was so good. Italian restaurant. Oh my god, this food smelled so good in there. People behind us were eating linguine with a lobster tail and oh my god, and sauce. It smelled so good. But we already ate, so we just had dessert. So nothing happened when we went there. You know, we parked, we walked, whatever. I was keeping up. You know, I usually stagger behind. You know, I'm bigger than everybody else. So. But I made it. You know, I was able to walk it. We get to the car. It was like already nighttime. So we get to the car. It was literally right around the corner. So we're walking in. We see the people getting off the train, right? The fucking homeless guy that messed with me at Dunkin', saying he was activating me and knew personal information about me. And that's why I called cops on him. He just saw the video of him getting kicked out. He comes out of the train, and I saw him, like, I quickly looked, and then I stopped looking, and I looked forward. He was waddling like a fucking duck. So I'm like, is he fucking serious right now talking about me like that? I already knew it was him. And then I get to I'm like almost there to the car. He stands in front of the train station, goes, "Oh, some fucking wait." You gonna tell me that that's not a demon talking through him? And how the fuck did he know that we were gonna be there at that moment to get out of the train? There's this fucking perps everywhere, man. He was here again. I keep seeing it on camera, like he keeps walking past my house. Like, get a fucking life, you piece of shit bastard. I hate these perps. Nope, I'm not gonna love my enemy. Sorry. They can go fuck themselves. But did I deserve that? No. Perps think yes, but I think no. None of those TIs deserve to get treated like shit. But you know, like, I didn't look back. I just got in the car and I'm like, did you hear that? Like, no, we heard somebody screaming. I was like, yeah, he told me. He screamed at me. I mean, everybody else is fat in my family too, but that was the homeless guy, so he was gonna scream at me. But how did he get there at that moment when we were walking up to the car? That's fucking scary. It's scary and it's creepy. And he needs to fucking get a beat down. I really hope he says that to the wrong one day. I really do. I can't do anything about it because I don't want to go to jail. But he better say that to the wrong person. All these perps that treat you like shit like that, may they find the wrong fucking person to do that too, and they get justice. It's ridiculous that they get away with all this shit. They should not be getting away with any of this. A lot of the times, justice gets served right in front of you, like when you got kicked out of Dunkin', and I was watching it and I recorded it. I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh, it was great. But then they didn't arrest him because they can't, because he's disturbing the peace though, so they could only just send him away. And of course he walks down the block here. So that was what? Friday. Oh, Saturday. Friday I go get my brows done. And I'm not by myself, I'm in a car. Somebody else was driving. We get to the block before this block, and we're at the stoplight, and Voodoo Smurf was there. How the fuck did he know we were going to be there at that moment? We were gone for like 2 hours. So there's no way that he knew we were there, unless somebody texted him, like maybe somebody was watching me there, in that block, and then texted him to tell him to be there at that moment. But that's really creepy right there. He's a creep. So he was talking to some guy holding his, like, practically newborn baby. Making conversation. The guy was like, what the fuck do I do? Like, do I walk away? I said, walk away. You don't have to tolerate that shit. Walk away. So that's creepy. How did he know that? How did he know we were going to be there at that moment? That he had a big red tote bag that had, like, white lettering. So... and he was smiling, but he was creepy when he was laughing. It was creepy. Even if it was genuine, it was still creepy. So, I hope they pay rent across the street. Then I just didn't stand there for no reason. You know what I mean? Like squatters and stuff. Because people did that on this block and they got kicked out. And new people moved in across the street because there were squatters. That little kid with the 666 shirt. And his whole family was a bunch of squatters. So, why are you talking so loud right near me? Perks. Anyway. So then yesterday I go to Dunkin'. And I got myself a small coffee. I'm trying to this week I have to be very, not so spendy. So... that too, I don't know where the hell my money went, but I bought things I needed for the house. Bought the gifts, all that stuff. So, yeah, it was a little expensive this month. But I managed. So I get there, a few minutes go by, and then Voodoo Smurf comes walking by. And he was talking to a guy, it wasn't the same guy, but somebody with their kid in a stroller. And both the kid and the father was looking at him like, what the fuck is he doing? What is he doing and saying? And he's creepy. He's doing that so I could see it. So maybe I would talk to him, maybe. I don't know what his deal is, but I would want to stay away from him. And I'm a fucking person. There's a guy sitting there already. He was wearing red and black. I don't even know how many people came in wearing red and black. I was like, are you fucking people kidding with your red and black? I didn't have anything count. Today I do. I'm going to go to Dunkin' later. Then I got to mail something. I'll probably see Voodoo Smurf first. After a few minutes go by, Marvin the Martian comes in, wearing red and blue. He came into Dunkin', looked me up and down, grabbed a whole bunch of napkins and walked out. I'm telling you, they're creeps. Do they not realize they're creeps? Or they think they're normal? They're not normal. They're creeps. So I'm like, oh God, what's he going to tell Voodoo Smurf? Because Voodoo Smurf told him to go in there. And I hadn't seen him in a while, so... there you go, put two and two together. They always talk to each other. They don't like each other, but they talk to each other. So this is what they do. And then after a while, like a half hour, I was enjoying my coffee. They gave me a nice big cup of ice water. I asked for ice water. They gave me the large. I'm like, thank God. But I needed that water. So I was in there for a little bit. And then a honey trap couple comes in. And it was a lesbian honey trap couple. They want me to be a lesbian. They've done that to me for years. In school too. They wanted me to join the certain club that they had. I'm like, nope, I'm not doing that. Listen, I had a hard childhood, so it was mostly boys that hated my guts. So I know they wanted me to be like that, but I still like men. I have needs, but they're not going to get met because I'm a TI and can't trust anybody. Like, I can't date as a TI. Are you nuts? People are fucking crazy. I see the news, I'm like, what the hell is wrong with people? Children are really, they're terrible to their parents. Husbands are terrible to their wives are terrible to their husbands. It's like, no, I'm good. I'll stay single. As hard as it is to be single, I'm good. I'll stay single. I'll let God mold me into the person He wants me to be. I'll listen to Him only. I'll love Him more than anybody else. Sorry. Everybody comes with conditions when they love you. He does not. He said to come to me as you are, and I will mold you right. So there you go. I feel different. It feels good. It feels good, and when these perps do what they do, they know because that I'm saved. They know it, and they feel it, and they get angry. That's why they were angry. Their father is the devil, and he hates us. So, I hear people screaming. What is this dude doing? And the one that was dressed like a boy looked like she was wearing a homies shirt, and I like homies. I collected them on the machines. And then they have shirts and tote bags and purses on their website. It's pretty cool. I've seen another person with a homies shirt.
Okay, so basically, she don't take care of humans, just animals. No, she takes care of humans.
Try not to record people. I gotta go, but these pure perps are not gonna stop. Some people's gonna amp up more than others. The more I don't care what they do, they get angry. And then when they do something very irrational, then I record. Because I want you guys to see when you ignore them, they get worse. And I don't care if they get worse. I'm not trying to go to the psych ward. I'm not trying to go to jail. That's where they want me. Because there's no protection in those places, especially for TIs. I've been telling people not to scream at the perps. They don't listen. Nobody listens. You have to try not to scream at them. You have to. If you have to get noise cancellation headphones and put them on when they're gang stalking you to ignore them, then do it. You be the bigger person. You being a TI, you're already the bigger person. That's why they're trying to mess with you. They know that you're highly favored by God. We're all anointed as TIs. We really have to figure that out. We're in a spiritual warfare. The devil's time is very short. He's trying to come after us through people. He doesn't have a body. Demons don't have bodies. What do you think this is? They jump into people to screw with us. That was very random that the homeless guy was coming out of the train station as we were walking to the car and screamed at me. Who does that? Demons do that. That was a demon working through him. Ugh. Don't even park near my house. What a douche. They do that too. A lot of perps do that. Especially if you're recording. They'll come by and pop something. Yeah, I noticed the honey trap couple that came in yesterday, they kept looking back at me. Oh yeah, he's one of the perps of my neighborhood. Nice socks and sandals, they look ridiculous. Anyways, yeah. I'm telling you, it's coming to Dunkin' at the same time as me. These are the little things they keep doing. And they're still with the Target bags. Next time I gotta go buy something in the neighborhood stores, I'm gonna bring my Target bag or my camo bag. I have camo on right now. See, I gotta buy a shirt, an American flag shirt. I don't have any. I have a Italian flag shirt. But these purposely get mad when I wear that too. I'm Italian, you know. Hello. Unfortunately, YouTube made me use my real name. Somebody hacked into my account, so I couldn't change the name. I tried a couple times, and I kept saying, "Nope, you're gonna use your real name." That was all Chief Handler's fault. He definitely hacked into my account, or told somebody else to hack into my account. You know, a whole bunch of them. There was a whole bunch of them talking about me last time I had a channel. So, hey, you know, if you're gonna talk about me, that means I'm doing something right. Even yesterday, I came upstairs for a few minutes, and the assholes next door pulling in. Like, that wasn't a coincidence. These people will come around you as soon as you won't leave the house. So, I'm like, where are they today? They're not home. Good. Bye. I mean, we had a nice time yesterday. Like, why you gotta try to ruin my buzz? I'm jealous. Okay, I had lobster mac and cheese. It was damn good. I had a frozen blood orange lemonade. That was delicious. Had a lobster bisque, a little small one. And then we had like crab dip with chips. And like, you know, like one other appetizer. So, you know, we were eating good. And then we had Nutella pizza later, like an hour or two later. So who's better than us right now? Yeah, well, it's a treat, you know. It was a special day. Today is Father's Day, but we celebrated yesterday. So they could be jealous of me all they want. I don't care. They did not give their life to Christ. They didn't repent of anything. They did witchcraft on every person they ever saw. And I tell you, all these perps are witches and warlocks. They are. They speak spells when they leave the house. And then whoever's not covered in the Jesus Christ blood, it will go to them. And then you get sick, and then you get like nauseous and like stabbing pains in your stomach. I used to get that all the time when I left the house. And that's why I put prayer videos on before I leave the house. They're like an hour long. Sometimes I leave it on when I go to the store. When I go out, and then I come back, and then I shut it off. But and I put it on again the next day. Like, I can't do it. I cannot leave the house with a prayer. And a lot of these scam calls, they always call when I was watching the videos, right, to try to distract it. That's not a coincidence. So I had the speaker on. I put them on speaker and turned the phone around so they could hear the word. And they would hang up real quick because they don't like Jesus either. They're full of devils, these people. Why do you think they're scammers? Scam callers are devils. So I plan on going to Dunkin' today. I'll put this up eventually today somewhere, sometime. Oh yeah. Neighborhood's pretty quiet today. I'm shocked.